Oh, gosh. Hello, good afternoon. We are reporting to you from the northeast of Brazil, a beautiful magical spot. That's all I'll say. And this is an informative video to share a little bit about a sacred medicine that comes from this land and also Amazon region in general, right? Peru, Colombia. It's a medicine that comes from the land, and it is sacred medicine, ancient medicine used by indigenous peoples. The base is tobacco mixed with other herbs. And by the way, this is called Hapé, and it's spelled R, a silent R, A-P-E with an accent. It's Hapé, not rape. Don't get confused. Some people spell it with H to avoid that confusion. But this is a tool that's really helpful for spiritual path, for meditation. There's many benefits to it. And I felt like filming this video to inform some people about it, what I've learned so far by using this medicine. My name's Gaia. I have my dear friend Shai in the frame with me for support and anything she wants to share as well. So the traditional blends, it looks like a powder, and it is basically legal because it's tobacco mixed with other herbs. The traditional blend is tsunu. There's also pau ferro, which is the bark of a tree. So it's tobacco mixed with ashes of tree bark and maybe other herbs. There's different blends, and it's blown up each nostril one at a time, or both, starting with the left nostril, then the right. The applicators, this is a personal applicator called a kuripi, where you blow in one nostril and the other. And there's a technique to it. I'm not sure if I'll go into it in this video, but then there's the tepi, which is a partner applicator where you have somebody administer the medicine into your nostrils. And you got to be careful with this for many reasons. For one thing, you have to be careful with who you receive a blow of this medicine from, because you have to pay attention to what their head is like, what their energy is like, because you're going to receive some of that through the medicine being administered by them, by their breath to you. And using this medicine involves a lot of the magic of the breath, the power of the breath, and the breath as medicine. Apparently, the creation story behind this is that life started by the breath of someone, right? Criador, sopro do criador.
Never heard of it.
Sometimes you'll see images of some of the plant medicine artwork of somebody blowing this medicine, and creation itself is formed. If anyone has any other views on that or wants to correct me, please go ahead. I'm here sharing what I know to the best of my abilities. And this medicine, it's a tool. Do you need this medicine? No. But it can be very helpful, and it's something you have to be careful to not get addicted to as well, because tobacco also can be addictive to some people. So it's important to check your relationship with it and with any other thing in your life. What else? It's great for anxiety. It helps to calm down. It's great for stimulating a bowel movement. It's great for... I use it if I have a headache. Sometimes it helps. My dear friend Shai is not going to apply it to me today because she has a headache, so she wanted to spare me that. The risk of passing that to me. So again, have to be careful who we receive the medicine from, administer it, or also the medicine itself, because this is medicine that's traditionally made in prayer. And it's important to know who's made the medicine and what their intentions were, and it's really important to know where this comes from a trusted source. I know there's a lot of online stores and stuff. Ideally, you want to know where it's coming from, and if it's from somebody that has a history of making this and knows what they're doing and doing it in prayer. Anything you'd like to share on that? No. What else can I share? I'm getting close here because I don't know how the audio is going to be, but sorry if I'm all up in your face. I've been using it. These are things that we learn together with the medicines. We co-create together with the medicines. I feel the call to share my knowledge and what I've learned with the world. A lot of people don't have access to it. Maybe they don't know about it. Even in Brazil, I've presented this medicine from Brazil to Brazilians. It's helped many people. And, I do it with reverence, with as much respect as I can, and with good intentions, right? Just doing the best I can to honor this medicine and give a voice to it as well. I like to use it nowadays when I have trouble making a decision. This will help guide me. It's great for clearing out negativity from your mind, clearing your thoughts to be present, because when we are present, we can make better decisions. We are more calm. We can see things more clearly. So all these benefits can be found through use of this medicine. And I also like to use it when I come home from a city or somewhere with a lot of energy, and when you feel kind of out of sorts in your mind, this is a great thing to center yourself and realign your chakras. And sometimes it can cause nausea, sometimes it can alleviate nausea, sometimes it can cause vomiting. So you get what you need. And always remembering it's naturally part of this process. It's not necessarily a pleasant experience. It can burn a little bit going up your nostril. It can make you sneeze or cough and phlegm. It's important to expel the phlegm and any snot that comes out. So it's good to have toilet paper nearby and tissue, or blow into a leaf or something. It's important to discard that. Do not swallow it, because it's considered spiritual waste, basically. So you want to eliminate that from your body. So it's great also for clearing your sinuses, unblocking nostrils. In ayahuasca ceremony, it's good for grounding down or doing a cleansing where you feel like something's going to come up but it's not coming out. This will help. Sometimes just seeing people line up to receive this medicine is enough for that cleansing to happen. In my case, that happened recently. So it's a very strong force. There's songs that are sung to call in the force of the medicine, and it's also nice to receive the medicine while listening to those songs, to really be in the what's called the force of the medicine, as they call it in Brazil, being with the force of different medicines, which I think is a nice way to explain how they work inside our bodies. What else? Yes, if you're a little bit disoriented, traveling, tripping on a psychedelic, this is helpful to ground down. And of course, to be used with caution, with care, go slowly. I'm very sensitive, so my dosage is a lot smaller than most people's, maybe the size of a dime. Yeah. And now I'm going to apply to myself this medicine while I still have battery on the camera, just so you guys can see what that looks like. And I like to have a quiet space to meditate afterwards. I often like to be sitting, so it's important to honor that, have the right environment for you to be able to receive the medicine and whatever what's going to bring you in that moment. So it's not ideal to have it, on a bus or in a place with a lot of people, a lot of noise, at a bar, for example. It's not really for that. In fact, it's best not to mix with alcohol, and there's even what's called a rezo do Hapé, which is kind of like a Hapé diet, where you eliminate sugars and salts, all processed foods and meat and dairy and stuff from your diet. And you have Hapé in the morning, in noon, and in the evening to really, really connect with this medicine and see what comes up for you and connect with your ancestrality. So lots to learn here. It's something that I sometimes use every day, but not always, because I don't like to become dependent on it. And once you start working with this medicine and other medicines, you learn what it's like to feel a call to use it when that medicine would serve you. So it's important to respect these things, and it could be helpful for you on your journey, your plant medicine journey. You might come across it. So now I hope this video was informative for you. Let me know what your experience has been, what you've learned about Hapé on your journey, and any other questions that you might have. Feel free to put it in the comments. So I'm about to have this medicine to help guide me on my own journey. I felt the call to make this video, and this is a medicine called Katsarao that my dear friend has helped me get, and here we go. The camera might die, and that's okay. Said what I had to say. I really don't like the smell of tobacco. It already kind of makes me feel like nauseous. It does. But medicine isn't supposed to taste good.
I think I'm going to apply it to myself too.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
See if it helps with the headache.
Yeah. Shai's going to apply it to herself too, see if it helps with the headache. So let's do this. And you can ask for what you want when you're blowing it. A lot of times I want to release anxiety, worry, negative thoughts. So you put a bit in your hand. I'm going to put this much to not overdo it. You smooth it out, divide it in half, put half in the longer part of the kuripi. And then center yourself, make your intention, your prayer at the top of an inhale, position it, and blow it into the left nostril. And then move to the other nostril at the top of another inhale. Lining up the thoughts with the heart. There's different types of blows you can do, which you learn as you go, experimenting on yourself and learning from other people who have experience, and just feeling what the right type of breath would be for the occasion, really. I like to be outside because I spit a lot. But if you're at home, you can spit into a cup or something to help. Feel what it's like going on one side. It reminds me a lot of yoga in that sense, working with the left side and then the right side to become in balance. Mosquito? Quase trouxe a repelente. I almost did. Yeah. Oh, gosh. And Haush is an expression by indigenous peoples, H-A-U-X, Haush, to honor the medicine and even any unpleasant things that come up. If you say Haush, it brings you back to your center, and it's a way to honor others as well. Honor other person's purging, for example. There's nothing wrong with somebody purging, it's a natural process, and Haush can honor that so that they feel seen, heard, and acknowledged as well. Whoosh. Haush, haush, haush. And if nausea comes up, discomfort, a deep breath can help. Also in ayahuasca ceremony, when the force of the medicine is very strong, a deep breath really helps. Always remembering the breath, even when you don't have the medicine, to come back to your center and help relieve anxiety. This is a medicine that uses the power of the breath, the air element, which is life, vitality. And the breath is the tool that's with us from birth until the day we die, so let's not forget to use it. It's free, accessible to all. It's good to wait for the medicine to enter until you feel it start to drip and it gets uncomfortable to have it there, then blow your nose. Okay. Esqueci de tirar o septo. Se tirar o septo, o piercing. Brings a lot of peace, inner peace, settles down the inner turmoil quite well. This is a medicine that works quite well. Not always pleasant, but sometimes it's what you need in the moment.
Because it's some grounding.
Yes, it's nice to sit outside and connect to the earth. And the force of the medicine, a lot of times it comes really heavy from above and pushes you down. So a lot of times I can't stand up or walk for a bit until it fades away, and that's totally fine. Nothing's permanent here. This is just part of the process. It also provides strength to do something, courage. It helps us release our fears. For a while, I was really resistant to Hapé because I would often get nauseous or feel like vomiting. I was like, oh, I don't want it. But then actually, my friend offered to apply to me, and I was really scared. I was in tears before receiving it. And he said, no, without fear, no fear. And his blow was very nice, and it gave me the courage to continue to work with Hapé. It's not something to be feared, it's something to be revered. And it helps us release our fears, grounding us into our own inner safety, because a lot of times fears from other people get projected onto us and start to affect us. But if we remain conscious of what is true to ourselves and staying true to our center, there's nothing to be afraid of. Sure, you've got to protect yourself sometimes. Fear has its purpose, but there's no sense to be afraid of things unnecessarily that are not real present threats to yourself. And the more we can radiate peace and courage and positivity into the world. Of course, negativity has its place. It's part of existence. But the more we can radiate peace and safety into the world, it makes the world a better place, because other people feel that vibration of peace and safety as well. So I hope you're feeling the vibes from wherever you're watching this video, and thank you for your kind attention, your curiosity, your commitment to your own healing path that's full of ups and downs and challenges. We all face those things. I am not perfect. No one is perfect. We work on ourselves, we do our work, honor our own shadows, honor our shortcomings, and come together to unite stronger and harmonize. So this is also a medicine to have difficult conversations. Tobacco is a wonderful tool, not meant to be in form of toxic cigarettes, okay? It's important to learn where these medicines come from, the roots. Go back to the roots, ground into the earth. We have our roots too, we come from the earth. And everything that I've shared today has been inspired by this sacred medicine, Hapé. So I really thank the presence of Hapé for being here and allowing us to film this sacred process and share a little bit of it with the world with good intentions, that it may provide healing and insight to those who need it and those who feel the call. Aho. Calero. Thank you, Shai, for being present in the video. It really helped me out because I get self-conscious in the videos too. Shai, some people's presence make a big difference. I told Shai I want you in the video even if you don't want to say anything. She's a bit shy still.
Which is ironic.
Which is ironic.
Like
and not comment on the video because your presence is going to help me stay grounded, focused, and made a big difference. So shout out to Shy. Round of applause for Shy appearing in the video. Ouch, ouch. Okay guys, 20 minutes. I think that's long enough for all the ADHD brains out there, myself included. So love you guys. Stay true to yourselves. Work on yourselves. Not every day is easy, but we have tools to help us. Hapé, breathing, singing, dancing, bare feet in nature, caressing plants, pet your cat. A lot of things. Find what works for you.